My favorite book is Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. It's got everything. It's like the Empire Strikes Back of Harry Potter. Drama, intrigue, secret reveals, and kind of a foreboding, dark ending. Love it.
I think my favorite character is Hagrid's dog, Fang. I appreciate that he drools and he's very loyal.
My favorite book is definitely the first one. It is everything you could want. It reminded me of books that I read when I was a child.
I really like the first book. Sorcerer's Stone is my favorite because it sets up the whole premise. You establish the world.
It is my favorite because they are children and young, and everything is just so exciting for them.
It's the warmest. It has a Christmas feeling to me for some reason.
That's where all the magic began, and I became hooked on the series.
My favorite book is number 2, The Chamber of Secrets. Some people think that it's just filler, but I love it because Harry and his friends are still little kids, and kids grow up so fast, so we get to enjoy them just a little bit longer.
My favorite book is Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. I feel like even though it's the third one in the series, that's the first book where her writing was really mature and it was a great fluid story.
I love the interesting twists.
I love Sirius's story.
Harry finds out a lot about his dad, and he, meets Sirius and Lupin and gains some family.
My favorite Harry Potter book is Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. I really loved the Quidditch Cup match in the beginning, and I really liked the Triwizard Tournament and kind of seeing all the students from the other schools and their cultures.
I feel like I should say Harry just because nobody ever picks Harry. But my favorite character would probably have to be Luna. I think she's just so wonderfully weird and funny, but she's also incredibly sweet and thoughtful.
I love Colin Creevey. He just wants to be a part of things and he's so enthusiastic.
Hagrid, because of his personality, it's just a big softie.
He's just so warm and cuddly and just who you would want looking out for you just on like a daily basis anyway.
My favorite character is Mr. Filch. I like him because he's gruff, but caring, and he reminds me the most of me.
My favorite character is Neville Longbottom. In the end, he really pulls through. He's the perfect character to show determination and perseverance.
My favorite character is Sirius Black. I love that he finally gives Harry some happy family memories.
My favorite character is Ron. I feel that he is the underdog. He has lots of flaws.
I feel like either you love him or you hate him, but I think he has grown the most through the series.
And the one that everybody can relate to.
I love Hermione. She reminds me a lot of myself when I was little. Very nerdy.
I think I would have to say Hermione just because she reminds me so much of myself.
Hermione. I grew up as Hermione. I always had my nose in a book and was living in the library.
Spells 101. I don't know.
Oh, definitely Transfiguration. I would do my homework and work so hard until I could turn myself into a bird.
I really want to learn how to play Quidditch, so I would love to take some flying lessons.
Who wouldn't love to be able to fly around and increase their speed of transportation?
I would love to try Charms. I just think it would be so cool to learn all these different unique spells.
Charms is the lighter side of magic.
There's also so many practical uses with that class, so you'd learn how to get things to come to you or get something to be washed on its own, like in the sink, and then you don't have to even do anything, which would be great.
I would love to try potions. I think because of my love of cooking.
I think I would definitely like to try potions, although I could see it ending badly for me.
It's a fun thing to be able to make things explode and change and do different things like potions do. So I think that would be a fun class to take.
I would love to try the care of magical creatures. Hagrid is one of my favorite characters. Although he's a little out there, I think that's what makes the class fun.
I think probably Defense Against the Dark Arts. They kind of went through a lot of teachers, but I think they did have a few good ones that I would have liked that class.
I absolutely want to take Defense Against the Dark Arts. I believe it's important to fight evil, and you've got to be vigilant, constant vigilance.
I think the books are still popular today because the kids start young, so the reader can start young. And then as the books continue on through the series, the kids grow, so the reader can grow along with the characters.
It has become just basically this like phenomenon, and now we're getting to the point where some people who grew up with it first are now having like their own kids, or it just keeps getting shared with so many other people. And so just the love for the world just keeps growing.
It's so universal. There's so much you can relate to. The world building, even though it's so unique, it's grounded in folklore that's already established. And I think there's a character for everybody. There's something for everybody.
At their core, they're just about wanting to be accepted for who you are. And I think everyone can relate to that.
Pretty much everyone just goes through a phase where they wish they would get a letter from Hogwarts saying they're invited.
They have themes that speak so universally. Love, loss, family, the awkwardness of growing up. And plus the world is so vivid and so fully developed that it's just so easy to get lost in it.
You don't have to like fantasy to like Harry Potter. It's wonderful.